Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Erin Sullivan, for those of you who don't know, and today I got kind of a little interesting video for you. Now it's not going to be a lot of footage, but it gets the point across. So, I don't know if you guys know anything about Massachusetts, but in Massachusetts we have rocks. We don't have dirt, we don't have sand, we have rocks. That's a little of an over-exaggeration, but you get the picture. So, we have these giant rocks sticking out of the ground. They're actually granite, and they're a pain in the butt to mow around, and it's just a pain. So what we decided to do was cut them down. So this in the video is the biggest one we did. It was about, I want to say, a little less than 2 feet tall and about 3 feet wide. And today I'm going to show you how we did this. So let's get started. And now, just a quick heads up too, there's probably definitely an easier way to do this. It's just this is what we had, and this is what we figured would be the easiest way, which was not easy, but it was the easiest way we could figure out, if that makes any sense to you guys. So, now let's get started. So, the first thing we did was we got out our grinder and with a masonry cutting wheel, and we just started making about inch deep grooves into the stone all the way across. And you want to make sure that you're constantly spraying the grinding wheel with like a little spray, just like as you see here, just to make sure it doesn't heat up too much. Now with these we went about 1/2 inch apart. You'll see later on in the video that we started doing bigger chunks. This is just what we did when we first started. Now we just took a nice big cold chisel and a sledgehammer. I feel like I probably could use a regular hammer, but we used a sledgehammer. And you just want to start chipping away at the base of those cuts, and you'll get big chunks of granite coming off. And you just keep slowly removing that until you get that whole layer down. And yes, it is raining in this video. We're out in the rain doing this. Don't judge. And just a little heads up for you guys, a lot of this stuff is going to be different people doing it because it was like a 3-person job. So just a little heads up. So now, when we started to get down, when we realized that the grinder wasn't really reasonable, it was kind of small. So we got out our big skill saw with another masonry blade, and we just kept doing the same thing. We just did deeper slices, and they're a lot wider. And then we just kept going with the sledgehammer and the chisel. Now, I know this makes it look super easy, guys, but this was so difficult. Like, granite is just crazy hard. It's very difficult. So if you're planning on doing this, don't underestimate it. Make sure you give yourself enough time and realize that your arms are probably going to be pretty sore by the time you're done. As you can see now, we're getting pretty close to the bottom, and we actually made this little track for the saw to go on just so we could get more of an even cut. Then, at the end, since it was getting a lot harder because obviously the rock was wider, at the end, we got out our chipping gun and we just started chipping pieces away, which worked very well but was very difficult. As you can see here, I was trying to do it and I was just struggling, so that's why with the chipping gun, a lot of it's my dad, because it was so hard to do. But it was effective, I have to say. It made it a lot easier. And now you can see it's nice and flat. It does have like the little marks in it. You couldn't really do much about that. Just, that's just from the saw. But our plan is maybe to polish the high spots, so like it'll be kind of shiny and not shiny, but we'll see what happens. We haven't really done anything with it yet. We did a couple of the smaller stones, and I'll insert some pictures. Those really only took 1 pass with the saw and the chipping gun, so those were really easy. This was just the biggest rock we had. So if you guys have any questions about how to do this, feel free to contact me. Like I said, it was very difficult, so don't underestimate it. But if you decide to do this, I'm here for any help that you may need. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye.